Hi Pisces, I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a monthly tarot reading for the month of November 2020. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments, so head on down below and do just that. And while you are down there, you will see all the information you need to book a personal reading with myself. So go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll get that started for you. But more importantly, I meditated on your overall energy for the month before beginning this reading. And the message that came through was wishing for it all. Wishing for it all. A very hopeful feeling, I feel. A very hopeful feeling, I feel. Anyways, let's start off by pulling a message or two from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. For Pisces, please. Thank you, Spirit. For the month of November. Pisces, please. Thank you, Spirit. Just saying there's one more for you. What else do we have for Pisces, please? Thank you, Spirit. I feel like we have plenty because you have 5, which is a lot. First off, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. I think it should say open to infinite possibilities. I feel like it's a month for you to open up your mind, open yourself up in general, as you can see like a starfish does, and allow yourself to be open to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. Start to think more optimistically and realize that you can manifest whatever you want. Magic can occur in your life. Miracles can occur, but not if you're in the wrong kind of mindset, not if you're closed off. And then Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. This is not the one I wanted to go for next, but I grabbed it for a reason. It does feel like life is starting to, or will, in the month of November, start to move at a bit of a faster pace. And it may come as a shock to you. It may be something where you kind of have to catch up with things. Catch up with life in general. But it's a good thing. It's a sign that things are going to start to fall into place. Things are going to start to happen quicker for you. If it feels like progression of certain goals or projects were at the speed of a snail recently, this could change in a positive direction. So you may feel like you have to keep up with the pace, but at the same time, it comes with some benefits. And I love how those are the same color scheme. Stag Spirit, take the lead. Taking the lead in your own life is why this is coming through. Allowing yourself to stand up tall and put your foot down and take charge of your own life. This came through with another sign as well today. Allowing for yourself to, once you get into that right mindset, once you start to believe that everything's possible, you will begin to manifest. And by doing so, you then need to start working towards those things. And by doing so, you're taking a stand. You're taking the leader role in your own life. And then we have Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. It may feel like a month where you have to tend to a lot of details. As things start to speed up, it may feel like you can't just kind of take care of things as a whole. You have to tend to this small thing, maybe this small issue, maybe this small obstacle. It's a month where it might feel hard to take a step back and look at things from a larger picture. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. I feel like this is meaning, go for it. If there's something you've wanted, and you're trying to manifest it, go for it. Open up yourself up to the possibilities. Take that lead in your own life and just go for it. If need be, take a leap of faith, diving face first, head first into these opportunities that will come your way this month. Allowing yourself to believe that they're meant for you and that they will work out. Strong start, my friend. I love it. Let's continue by pulling 6 tarot cards. A simple 6-card spread, if you will. Let's do some shuffling, of course. One more shuffle. Spirit, what do we have for Pisces to continue this monthly read? Thank you, Spirit. I have to push those cards down. Bear with me as I place the cards. You want me to just pull the last 2 from the top? Alrighty, my friend. Starting off the 6 cards. Just one more second. Temperance card. Right off the bat, the month is going to start off with you feeling the need to have a lot of patience. It may feel like you need to be patient with certain people or situations. It may have a lot to do with having patience with yourself as you readjust your mental state and your way of being. It may have a lot to do with the fact that life is speeding up and things are just moving faster. Maybe for some of you, your mental state is also picking up pace, is also speeding up. And so it's hard for you to have patience with certain things happening around you or certain people that might move slower. So just kind of try to slow it down if need be, mentally. And then we have the King of Cups for the second card. You're going to be very peaceful once you allow yourself to have more patience. It's like you are doing a better job these days of taking a step back and making small necessary changes mentally in order to benefit your life. And in this case, you're allowing yourself to bring more peace into your life. You might even rediscover that inner peace. I feel like although you are taking a more peaceful, optimistic stance and view on things, approach, if you will, it does feel, again, very hopeful. Like I was saying in the beginning, it feels like you're wishing for everything you desire in life. It might feel like recently your situation just isn't ideal, maybe as a whole, or maybe just specific situations within your life. But for some reason, you allow yourself to have more patience and you are more mentally and physically at ease about things. You kind of just accept it and get into a more hopeful way of being where you're just like, oh, I wish for this, I wish for that. I'm hoping for this, I hope for that. And maybe you just need to adjust that and think, all right, this is going to happen. Now this is going to happen. I truly believe this will happen. And more so manifest it than just kind of hope and wish. Moving right along, the 3 of Swords for the third card. Somebody or a situation sort of disappoints you or breaks your heart in one way, shape, or form. This could be a love situation, but for a lot of you, I feel as if it is more work and career oriented, maybe financial. I feel like you had high expectations for something and you were let down. It's one of those necessary changes. Oh, being drawn back. I wanted to show this at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups, before, but for some reason I was being pushed to wait, and it was till this Three of Swords came into play. This is all about walking away from what no longer works for you, from what is no longer suiting you or beneficial for you. Things that are no longer aligned with you, maybe even people or groups of people, which, you know, we've all had to do recently. But it feels like someone breaks your heart or a situation breaks your heart and you sort of just walk away and you just leave it behind. It's possible that this peaceful, calm way of being takes over you, and then you sort of have this heartbroken moment and you're just like, you know what? I can't be holding on to people or situations at this point that are making me feel burdened or less peaceful. We're going to leave this out. To move right along to the second half of the month / spread, we have Three of Wands. You go through these changes and adjustments in the first half of the month, and it brings you to this point to start the second half where you are thinking about your future. You're looking to the future. It's coming through also as you sort of looking into the distance, looking at the horizon, maybe even a sunset, longing for more, longing for a better life or a better situation, you know, wishing for it all, that kind of same vibe. Hoping that things will turn out better than you have expected up until this point. Or up until, you know, previous to this month, previous to some of these changes. Desiring and aspiring for more balance in your life. Less heartbreak, less disappointment. Maybe better living or work situation, more money. And we have the Nine of Wands to move right along for the fifth card. And it's almost like it's side by side with life is speeding up. And I feel like as life is speeding up, you sort of take this a few moments in the month and you just allow yourself to slow it down. And you, in a way, get in your own head. Interesting. So the Nine of Wands, I do feel like this could have went in a positive direction, this sort of longing for more mental state, but it leads you to move into a more of a wounded warrior way of being. You feel a bit exhausted, a bit burnt out. Like life is just thrown so much at you that you just don't know what to do anymore. You know, and you just, it's almost like you slip back into this negative, less optimistic way of being, way of thinking. Spirit's saying things will change for you for the better. You know, things will sort of fall into place over time when the time is right. Divine timing, my friend. You're meant to go through these challenges and these changes and ups and downs and lefts and rights for reasons. You're meant to grow and change and develop and become a wiser, better version of you. You won't feel this burnt out and wounded the rest of your life. Just accept and realize that it's just a stage, it's just a part of your life. It's a developing and learning stage, and that may help you feel more at ease, more calm. It may bring you back to this inner peace that you started to rediscover at the beginning of the month. And as I'm saying this, the birds are chirping annoyingly, and it may feel like you just have a lot of outside voices and opinions coming in. I believe it was Cancer or Scorpio, can't remember which one had a similar message come through, but it may just feel like as you're trying to maintain inner peace and find some balance in your life and sort some things out mentally. It just might feel like you have all these extra noises and voices and opinions coming in. And you're just like, please, quiet, please, I need a little bit of peace. And then to move right along to the 6th and final card for the month, 4 of Wands. It feels like by the end of the month, you get back into that positive, optimistic mindset. You view things a bit differently. Something might happen where it makes you feel like you need to celebrate, or it gives you a reason to celebrate. You will sort of feel a bit more balanced by the end of the month. You'll feel like things are starting to head in a better direction. And it's like, see, if you just kind of believed in the fact that everything happens for a reason. See, if you sort of just believed all along that everything happens for a reason, that everything falls into place eventually when it's meant to, you wouldn't have been as stressed. You wouldn't have been as worried. I mean, maybe you partially would have because of these external voices and opinions, but still, you can only control your own mindset at the end of the day, your own way of being. It's a good feeling at the end of the month. I feel like you just sort of, once again, feel like celebrating, you feel like there's something to look forward to. You're no longer just wishing and hoping for it. Let's continue by pulling a message or two from the Soul's Journey deck. What do we have for Pisces to continue this monthly read for Pisces? That'll be good. First and foremost, relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Immediately when I saw this card, I was drawn back to the 3 of Swords. So it's making me think that a lot of you will have this moment. This moment will have to do in the month with a relationship. Or it's just a soul connection. It doesn't have to be a lover, but it potentially could be. And this is reminding you that as this month goes on, you sort of remember and realize the type of person you want in your life, or the type of people you are now feeling attracted to or drawn to. And it's like, as you change and develop and grow, those types of people or different types of people will start to be drawn to you as well. Same thing with opportunities and situations in general. And then grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And by losing, they mean as well when you decide to walk away from something. But it could be with this relationship or a job or a situation in general. But losing it is a chance to, moving forward, appreciate what you do have when you have it, because you never know how long it'll be in your life. People and places and situations sometimes enter our life to serve a purpose. Not everything is meant for us, or not everybody's meant for us for a lifetime. So it kind of reminds us to appreciate everything, appreciate the details, appreciate what we have in the moment. Also reminds us to be more present. The last of the 3, we have gratitude. I mean, good transition. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. While you find yourself this month slipping into a more optimistic, positive mindset, at the same time, feel more gratitude. Allow yourself to feel more grateful for what you do have in the moment, and what you feel grateful for, the lessons that everything and everybody has taught you up until this point, and how much more you have to learn and grow. That's the mindset you should be taking forward with you. Beautiful. Let's finish off by pulling a message or two from the Small Making Magic deck. What do we have for Pisces to wrap up this beautiful monthly read? right, with air. Work with the elements of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. You have to do with this Three of Swords again. It's also going to be a month for you to build and develop your intuition and, you know, learn from these situations and that you have to walk away from or cut out of your life, and allow yourself to trust the intuition moving forward and see the truth in everything and everybody. See through the BS, if you will. And then last but not least, to finish off this wonderful reading, abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Before I continue, I also am feeling a bit impatient. Don't be surprised if you feel impatient this month. Going back to life is speeding up. So fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. It's going to be a lucky month for you. Good fortune is on the horizon for you. Luck is on the horizon for you, but you need to get into, again, that optimistic, positive mindset so you're not getting in the way of it, because you could potentially do that. Excellent. So on that note, my friend, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And while you're down there, don't forget to send me an email about booking a personal reading. And I hope you have the most amazing month, and I will see you next time. Bye, Pisces.